ang pinaka-concern ko really is to bring the power to the people, gano'n. To bring the power to the people. The people we must assert that we can make people win, gano'n. Sa totoo lang, yung mga yung muni-muni kung sino dapat "Ay ito ayoko 'to, ay ito gusto ko 'yan," ganyan-ganyan. If we're going to do the election, if we're going to deal with the election as pageantry na parang, "Ay ito okey 'to, magaling 'to. Ay ito ganyan, 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 magaling 'to, ganyan. Ayoko 'to kasi ganito, ayoko 'to kasi ganyan." Ganyan. If we're going to do the election like that, malaki ang tyansa na ang mananalo mga admin, mga taga-admin, admin senatoriables, okey. So ako sa totoo lang, dalawa nga eto lagi ko naman 'to sinasabi ever since 'no, dalawa lang ang rule ko sa eleksyon and I'm going to be very, very cold-hearted. Bakit? Kasi wala naman akong inaasahang pagbabago after ng eleksyon na 'yan, 'di ba? The 2025 election I think should not be about those candidates. Wala naman tayong choice 'yan kung sino lang magfa-file ng COC, yun na yung option natin, 'di ba? So, definitely yung ideal scenario is not available to us, okey? So ngayon, para sa'kin mas importante na i-impose ng tao yung will niya. Okay? Mas importante na ipakita ng Dutertista, ng mga Duterte voters ang Duterte votes. Yun ang importante sa akin, okay? So that is why sa akin, number one, kapagka ikaw ay tinaas ang kamay ni Bongbong Marcos, ekis ka na sa akin. 'Pag nagpataas ka ng kamay kay Bongbong Marcos, ekis ka sa akin, okay? 'Di talaga kita boboto, 'di talaga kita iboboto. Ngayon, that's number one. Number two, kapag ikaw ay inendorso ni PRRD or ni Inday Sara, that's going to heavily influence my vote. And in fact, ano 'no, I might block vote, gano'n. Kung sino sasabihin nila, wala akong pakialam kung sino 'yan. Basta gusto ko lang magkaroon ng, Dutertista vote, gano'n. Gusto ko lang magkaroon ng Dutertista vote. Ano naman 'yan, eh, well, I'm pretty sure Marcoleta is going to be endorsed by PRRD and Inday Sara. I'm very sure. After his principled stand in the House of Representatives, he's gonna get the endorsement of the Dutertes, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Ngayon, mababa lang expectation ko diyan. Hindi porket binoto ko yang mga yan, hindi ibig sabihin na nakukyutan ako sa kanila. Okay? It's not about them. It's not about the people I'm going to vote. It's about me. It's about us showing our power. Ganon. Bakit po importante sa akin yun? Bakit po importante sa akin yun? Kasi 'di ba ngayon nine-neglect tayo, 'di ba? If we show to them that the Duterte vote exists, they will have no choice but to please the people. They will have no choice but to please us. Oh, andiyan na ba si Haya? Si Haya, akyat ka kasi yung topic natin for today ay suggestion ni si Haya kasi kagabi nung nag-TikTok ako nung medyo late na, ay nagkwentuhan kami sa TikTok ng bonggang-bongga. Na-miss ko nga mag-TikTok, eh. Napag-usapan namin 'yan tapos sabi niya, "Ate Joey, teka, huwag muna tayong mag-end live kasi meron akong gustong i-chika." Yun nga yung sa Al Jazeera na nakita ko na yun sa YouTube tapos inano ko na siya yung watch later. Pero hindi kasi ako parang iniisip ko, "Kuwento lang naman 'tong mga dokyu-dokyu kinembular." Pagkatapos Al Jazeera yung may gawa. Pagkatapos 'tong dokyu kasi na 'to ginawa nilang reference dun sa hearing kay Alice Go, ganyan. Yung sa hearing kay Alice Go. Alam mo sa totoo lang naaawa na ako kay Alice Go because of yung mental torture that she is being subjected to. Lahat ng dinala nila dun sa Quad. It's inhumane already. I mean, guys, just put the person in jail. Ano ba 'to? Siguraduhin niyo na muna na meron siyang kasalanan at meron siyang krimen na ginawa tapos ilagay niyo na sa kulungan. Ano bang pinagtatatanong niyo diyan? Hindi ko ma-gets. I think it's it's mental torture. And I think dapat yung mga mental health advocate na ngayon nagsasalita na, eh, parang, "Makatarungan ba 'to? Ilang buwan na 'to, Diyos me, na ganito yung tanungan." I mean, if she committed a crime, put her in jail, 'di ba? Pagkatapos yung mga gusto niyong malaman, i-research niyo na lang muna pagsama-samahin ninyo. Eh, kaso kagaya nito, yung Chinese spy kuwento ninyo, ngayon palang lalabas yung ebidensya, naunahan pa kayo ng Al Jazeera para 'di ba, makapangalap ng information. I mean, isn't that on its own, eh, talagang nagpapakita na incompetent tayo sa House of Representatives. Pero papanoorin natin yan kasi nakakatawa guys, nakakaaliw, nakakatawa talaga. Ayun, sabi ni Rolando Plaza na soplak ni Alice Go si Nose Rograles. Correct. Actually, yun pa yung isa. Papanoorin nga natin yan, Okay. Unahin muna natin yung quad hearing. Unahin muna natin yung part na yun kung saan nagtanong si Chino at saka, nanood si Chino at saka sorry, yung hearing kung saan nagtanong si Chino at saka si Migs, magkasunod silang mag-jowa, eh, ayan. Yung part lang nila yung ano, yung papanoorin natin kasi I think sila yung nag-raise ng issue tungkol sa ano, eh. Sabi ni Aegon Targaryen, "Why defend a questionable person? She's a billionaire who committed criminal." I am not. But you know, even ano 'no, even the most hardened criminal has basic human rights. 'Di ba, yung parang, ikaw lang yun, hindi ko pa sinasabing pakawalan ninyo Aegon, eh. Pero hindi talaga gagamitin niyo pang ano, gagamitin niyo pa araw-araw para sa inyong HOR teledrama, 'di ba? Ikaw lang yun. 'Di ba, ba't kailangan niyo pang expose araw-araw sa tao and what not, ganyan-ganyan. Ikaw, Aegon Targaryen, you think it's just? Miss Joey, any updates kay Dare to Us? Sana makabalik pa siya. Magpapahinga lang daw siya. Magpapahinga lang daw siya. Tapos, kasi ang problem, hinihingan siya ng identity ni Facebook. Hindi niya afford na mag-reveal ng identity online. Ayaw niya. So, malamang sa malamang, i-give up niya yung Facebook account niya. But, i-aano niya yung kanyang i-a-up niya yun kasi yung sinuggest ko sa kanya. Sabi ko, "Why don't you just ano," kasi may nag-o-offer naman na gumawa ng website, eh, tapos dun i-a-upload yung mga ano niya, yung mga data niya, yung mga analysis niya and what not, ganyan. Tapos sabi niya, malamang gano'n na lang. Sabi ko, "Yes, gano'n na lang." Pagkatapos from there, gagamitin namin as material sa mga discussion, ganyan-ganyan. I-aano namin you know, Dare to Ask is not really after fame or anything, eh. Talagang ano lang talaga 'to, simpleng may bahay lang talaga 'to na may skills at gustong tumulong. Ayun. So, kasi siyempre meron siyang simpleng family, ganyan, ayaw niya ring ma-harm yung family niya, ganyan-ganyan. Eh, si Facebook, hinihingan siya ng identity, hinihingan siya ng ano, so parang it's not sitting well on her, ayun. So, siyempre kawawa rin naman siya, ayun, eh, ano, tawag dito, ah, hindi natin naman mapilit sa kanya gumawa ng mga bagay that is more than she can chew, 'di ba? So ayun, yun ang ano dun, yun ang problema. Ayun, si Franz Castro na convicted na pa-catwalk pa sa Congress, gano'n. Eh, basura nga yung Congress, eh, supposedly dapat yung gano'n, kagaya ng ginawa nila kay Teves, 'di ba, dapat i-ethics committee ka na, 'di ba? Miss Joey ask lang po, "Anong nangyari sa inyo ni Pebbles?" Nag-away, okey. Hindi na po importante ngayon yun dahil siya po ay BBM supporter na, okey. Kung talagang experience si Alice, hindi Senate ang hawak sa kanya kundi Intel Community para tactical interrogation. If talaga Chinese yan si Alice, hindi pababayaan yan ng China na ganyanin, sabi ni Ignis. I agree with Ignis. I agree, I agree. Ayan, okey. Ano gusto niyong unahin, yung Al Jazeera o yung ano, yung yung ano, yung tanungan ni Migs at saka ni yung tanungan ni Migs at saka ni ano, ni anong tawag dito, ni Migs at saka ni Chino? Al Jazeera, sa Al Jazeera muna. Okey, sige, Al Jazeera muna tayo. Ano si Haya, nasaan ka? Magparamdam ka sa ano, magparamdam ka sa comment section, ayan. And to think this government is paranoid to gurgur 'pag may nilabas kang baho nila, totoo. Kaya pala anyway, mataas na po kasi ngayon ang xenophobia, lahat ng paghihirap binibintang natin sa China, ayan. Nakakaloka 'tong ano, 'tong documentary ng Al Jazeera kasi parang, bakit bakit gano'n yung ano, gano'n yung parang anong propaganda naman 'to, mga ano, ayun. Al Jazeera is a Qatari-owned media company. Sa buong Saudi, yung Qatar yung pinaka-ano, eh, pinaka-western, ayun. Yun yung pinaka-westernized, eh, ayun. Elizabeth, pakilagay ang hikaw. Oo nga 'no, teka. Ano ba yung mga hikaw ko? Ayun. Wala na, sige, magtiyaga na kayo lang kayo sa ganito. Teka nga. Ay, meron ako dito. Ayan, okey, ito. Buti na lang meron akong emergency hikaw, ayan, na nabili ko sa China, ayan. Kulay itim. Oh, 'di ba, pero ang lakas maka-ano, lakas maka-elegante. It's like under the book of US propaganda like they do during COVID pandemic, sabi ni Luis Gonzalez, ayan. So anyway, edi eto na nga, edi eto na nga. i-share na natin. Ayan, ganito na lang 'no, para nakikita yung script. Ayan, ta's hindi buong ano, hindi buong video para hindi ako ma-copyright, ayan. Di ko alam kung paano ginagawa nila maliit tapos yung nasa loob ta's alam mo yun, ayan. Anyway, Miss Joey, your thoughts about Sen Aimee? Watch Maui vlog kanina and mukhang no siya kay Aimee. Sabi ni Tony Pet Malabo. She can opine whatever. Ako kasi, sa totoo lang, Tony Pet, kung nakinig ka nung live ko kagabi, nung nasa TikTok kami, in-upload ko naman yun. Sabi ko, sa totoo lang, if Bongbong is going to stay in power, wala naman talagang meaningful changes na mangyayari sa gobyerno natin. Diyos ko po. This system is just going to produce, it's bound to produce a lot of problems. Okay? So, ngayon, ako, ang pinaka-concern ko really is to bring the power to the people. Ganon. To bring the power to the people. The people must assert, we must assert that we can make people win. Ganon. Sa totoo lang, yung mga muni-muni kung sino dapat man, ay, ito, ayoko to, ay, ito, gusto ko yan, ganyan-ganyan. If we're going to do the election, if we're going to deal with the election as pageantry na parang, ay, ito, okay to, magaling to, ay, ito, ganyan, magaling to, ganyan. Ayoko to kasi ganito, ayoko to kasi ganyan, ganyan. If we're going to do the election like that, malaki ang tsansa na ang mananalo, mga admin. Mga admin senatoriables, okay? So ako, sa totoo lang, ito, lagi ko naman ito sinasabi ever since, no? Dalawa lang ang rule ko sa election. And I'm going to be very, very cold-hearted. Bakit? Kasi wala naman ako inaasahang pagbabago after ng election na yan. Diba? The 2025 election, I think, should not be about those candidates. Wala naman tayong choice yan. Kung sino lang magpa-file ng COC, yun na yung option natin. Diba? So, definitely, yung ideal scenario is not available to us. Okay? So, ngayon, para sa akin, mas importante na i-impose ng tao yung will niya. Okay? Mas importante na ipakita ng Dutertista, ng mga Duterte voters, ang Duterte votes. Yun ang importante sa akin. Okay? So that is why, sa akin, number one, kapag ka ikaw ay tinaas ang kamay ni Bongbong Marcos, X ka na sa akin. Pag nagpataas ka ng kamay kay Bongbong Marcos, X ka sa akin. Okay? Di talaga kita boboto. Di talaga kita iboboto. Ngayon, that's number one. Number two, kapag ikaw ay inendorso ni PRRD or ni Inday Sara, that's going to heavily influence my vote. And in fact, I might black vote. Ganun kung sino sasabihin nila. Wala akong pakialam kung sino yan. Basta gusto ko lang magkaroon ng Dutertista vote. Ganun. Gusto ko lang magkaroon ng Dutertista vote. Ano naman yan eh. Well, I'm pretty sure Marcoleta is going to be endorsed by PRRD and Inday Sara. I'm very sure. After his principled stand in the House of Representatives, he's gonna get the endorsement of the Dutertes, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Ngayon, mababa lang expectation ko diyan. Hindi porket binoto ko yung mga yan, hindi ibig sabihin na nakukyutan ako sa kanila. Okay? It's not about them. It's not about the people I'm going to vote. It's about me. It's about us showing our power. Ganon. Bakit po importante sa akin yun? Bakit po importante sa akin yun? Kasi 'di ba ngayon, nineneglect tayo, 'di ba? If we show to them that the Duterte vote exists, they will have no choice but to please the people. They will have no choice but to please us. So ibig sabihin, pag kinriticize natin sila moving forward, pag kinriticize natin sila on certain things na, "Hoy, tangina, isoli niyo yung pera ng PhilHealth sa from National Treasury, ibalik niyo yan, ganyan. They have no choice but to listen to us. When we tell them that, "Oh, you explain Maharlika Investment Fund, asan na yung pera diyan?" Ganyan. They will have no choice but to listen to us. When we tell Migs Nograles to shut the fuck up and shape up, makikinig sila kasi hindi sila mananalo eh. Kasi nasa atin yung boto. And kung hindi natin maipapakita yon, let's say na pagdating ng 2025 election, walang nakapasok na Duterte endorsed, that's the end of it. That's the end of it. I don't think change is gonna happen in this country. We're all gonna die in this shithole. Ayun. So, for me, sa akin, ang pinaka-priority ko for 2025 election, Dutertista vote. Pakita natin yung Dutertista vote. Ay, huwag nyo nang laliman yung pag-iisip ninyo. Huwag nyo nang palaliman yung pag-iisip ninyo. If the candidate is chosen by Inday Sara or PRRD, doon ako. Hindi, peacekeeper, hindi. may AFP siya tapos meron pang kasunod na intelligence kineme or eneme, ganun. Mahaba siya, hindi siya AFP na AFP lang, ganun. Talaga di pala ako updated, hi bakit kaya? Oh, anyway, so wag na natin pag-usapan 'yan, hindi naman 'yan importante. Ah, 'Yan ang gawin nating mga DDS, ayun. So ano 'no, yung kasi parang ano, yung nage-gets ko yung ano, eh, siyempre parang you want to hold on the ideal situation, yung parang, "Ay hindi, ayokong iboto 'to kasi ganito. Ay ayokong iboto 'yan kasi eme, ganyan, ganyan." But, you know, ah, Philippine politics is really just about numbers, sa totoo lang. And 'tong eleksyon na 'to, walang mababago sa Pilipinas, eh, 'di ba? Walang mababago sa Pilipinas after ng 2025. So might as well gumawa na lang tayo ng statement, 'di ba? Make this election about the people, 'di ba? Ngayon yung binoto natin, klaro din dapat sa kanila na, "Hoy hindi namin kayo binoto dahil nakukyutan kami sa inyo, ha." First and foremost, ang gusto namin dito is really to make a statement because we want the Duterte kind of politics to proliferate. Gano'n lang yun. I mean, klaro rin dapat dun sa mga iboboto natin na parang, "Ay, hindi porket binoto ka lang hindi ibig sabihin nun elib kami sa'yo, ah." Naiintindihan namin that this system is a bullshit, okay? That this system doesn't make sense. So, dun na lang kami sa kung saan ia-assert namin yung kapangyarihan namin, 'di ba? Dun na lang tayo, ayun, okey? Sabi ni Arsenio, "I got your idea and that is a good idea and the next question is how to materialize it." Well, you know, we tell everyone na you need to be cold-hearted. You need to be cold-hearted. This election, it's not really about debating on the achievements of these candidates or not or something like that, ganyan. But it's going to be the choice of ano. Kasi sino in-endorse ni Inday? Sino in-endorse ni PRRD? Yun. So that these politicians are all going to be beholden to the Duterte kind of politics, 'di ba? Para beholden kayo dun. O ngayon, it doesn't mean na kapag binoto namin kayo, it doesn't mean nakukulitan kami sa inyo or nagagalingan kami sa inyo. We're going to criticize you as much. Ganun. And in fact, kapag hindi mo ginawa yung expectations namin bilang isang Duterte-aligned politician, di hindi ka naman nanalo ever. 'Di ba nga ganyan nga yung ginagawa kay Robin, eh, ganyan nga yung ginagawa kay Robin na parang, "Ano ba naman 'yan, Robin, last mo na 'yan na as senator," ganyan. Kasi 'di ba parang he is always apologizing, eh, for a Duterte-aligned ano, for a Duterte-aligned, politician. He's always apologizing. It's not about the Dutertes ano. What the fuck? Shut up. Just do what is expected from you. 'Di ba? You are expected to align to PRRD. You are expected to align your politics with PRRD. So parang, ano sinasabi mo na, "Ay, hindi dahil sa sinusuporta." Diyos ko po, 'di ba? That's the only bond that we have, Robin. So please stop apologizing. Ayun. Ay, nainis ako sa kanya nung ano, eh, nung KOJC hearing, yung apology siya na, "Hindi kami naghi-hearing dito dahil sa kami supporter ng mga Duterte or ano ganyan." Do not mention it. Diyos ko, 'wag mo nang sinasabi yung mga gano'ng bagay, 'di ba? Ayun. So yun, FBRRD and VP Sara ang itaas ang kamay, dun din ako, oo. Sabi ni Janet, "Joey totoo yan, I don't care kung sino pa ang i-endorse ni PRRD, maski aso pa iboboto ko. Mas buti pa ang asong may loyalty kaysa buwayang nagdamit tao." Correct. Eh, di naman ibig sabihin pagka binoto ka ni nakuha mo yung confidence ni PRRD, hindi naman ibig sabihin nun immune ka rin sa criticisms namin, eh. Mas magiging harsh pa kami sa'yo kapagka you did not keep yourself aligned, 'di ba? Ayun, ayun. Anyway, 'wag na natin pag-usapan Gracie Pebbles, please ano, wag na nating ilagay sa space sa comment section, 'di ba? Hayaan niyo siyang sa mga choices niya, oo, ayun. Okey, ayan. Oh, ayan, so wag niyo rin kalimutang mag-like, ayan. Mag-like doon sa YouTube, ayan. Kayo ay 1,200 daw diyan at merong, I think, almost 400 sa Facebook, ayan. Tama nga yung idea mo kasi showing of power ito between BBM and Duterte. Actually, di ko sana iboboto yung ibang Duterte senators like Bato and Bongo kasi masyadong malamya. Kaso I was convinced sa idea mo, sabi ni Gary Alameda. Totoo, sa totoo lang, well, maybe isa sa mga reason kung bakit ang hina ng mga Duterte-aligned senators is because ang onti nila dun, gano'n. But at least they are still aligned with PRRD. Ah, Pero if they show that the people is behind them, that if they are the kind of politicians who are going to perpetuate the Duterte kind of politics. Alam mo sa totoo lang, yung Duterte kind of politics 'no, we really have to we really have to parang, develop it into into it's almost an ideology, ganyan. Hindi naman perfect yan, madami ring pagkakamali yung mga Duterte, ganyan, marami. Pero yung simple lang ba na yung swift decision making, 'di ba? Yung 'pag nagde-decide sila nakasentro parati kapakanan ng tao, yung mga gano'n, 'di ba? I mean, those are the things that a bare minimum politician should have, 'di ba? Gano'n. Okey, ayan. Ayun, okey, okey? So, yun na nga, yun na. Ah, sabi ni Sir Daryl, "Ako okey ako sa lineup ni P-Dudz pero big no talaga kay Philip Salvador." Actually, sa totoo lang, nandun na ako dun sa point na, putang ina, sige, kahit si Philip Salvador yan. Kahit si Philip alam mo kung napanalo ng mga Duterte si Philip Salvador? I mean, when Philip Salvador was announced to be part of the senatorial lineup, wala naman natuwang Duterte, eh. 'Di ba? Wala naman natuwang Duterte supporter, lahat parang, "Hala, talaga?" 'Di ba, wala namang natuwa. Kaso nga lang, putragis yan, if it's a one seat less for a BBM aligned politician, I'll take it. If it's one seat less against the BBM aligned politician, it's better. It's better than ayun. Ayun, okey, okey. Sabi ni Lars de la Cruz, "First time kong makarinig ng ganyang uri ng idea, strategy, very interesting. I hope kapag naipanalo natin ang mga itinaas ng mga Duterte, magkaroon ng significant na pagbabago sa Senado." Well, the okay, do not put your hopes very high, okay? Ako ang ine-expect ko is that if we are able to pull that off, kasi ginagawa naman 'yan ng mga ng yung DDS vote, may DDS vote, eh. It happened in 2016. It happened in 2019. Na-flash ang Otso Diretso, 'di ba? And then in 2019, it happened again. In 2022, it happened again. Okay. However, ang challenge kasi diyan, yung tatlong eleksyon na yon, well, the 2016 election is really a miracle, no? PRRD winning that election is a true miracle. Pero yung 2019 at saka 2022, nakapwesto na kasi si PRRD doon. So kumbaga, the odds is kung kunwari talagang yun ang totoong boses ng mamamayan, it's very likely na yun talaga yung nag-reflect dun sa botohan. But with this kind of government, pagdating kay Bongbong, hindi kasi natin alam kung kaya niyan na hindi pakialaman ng eleksyon, eh, 'di ba? Kasi ang dami, ginto nga natin pinakikialaman ng bonggang-bongga, eh, 'di ba? Pera nga ng iba't ibang ahensya pinakikialaman ng bonggang-bongga, eh. So, I am not so sure, I am not so parang na you have to take into consideration yung dayaan. Kaya it's very difficult to win an election this time around kasi hindi naman Duterte ang nakapuwesto. So, ibig sabihin, if we are going to win, we have to win by a mile. Hindi po puwedeng dikitan lang. That is why it is more important to impose Dutertista vote now than ever, gano'n. Kasi ngayon meron ka ring kalaban na dayaan. So, dahil may kalaban kang dayaan, kailangan talaga malaki yung lamang mo kasi otherwise mahahabol ka ng daya, 'di ba? Ayun. Sabi ni Ray, "Joey rally now, oust bangag." Okey, alam niyo naiintindihan ko yung galit ninyo. But even the most experienced people, ilang beses na ring nag-mount ng rally. While there are a lot of people who are attending the rallies, hindi siya significant. Okay? So, kailangan mag-isip tayo ng mga pamamaraan, okay? Mag-isip tayo ng mga pamamaraan on how we can make our presence felt. Ayun. So, yun, gano'n. Do'n tayo sa totoo, guys, do'n tayo sa totoo. Sabi ni Katie, nautang yung tatay ni Josh. Grabe naman madadamay pa si Josh, Katie, grabe ka. Ba't naman dinamay mo pa si Josh? Grabe ka naman. Miss Joey, you guys also should promote the song Unbound. Make a content about using that song. Lahat tayo, make it trending. That's one way to make people entice. Kayo nila Sas Cassette, utilize the music. Sige, I'll take note of that. Ayan. So anyway, wala pa namang, hindi pa naman final eh, wala pa namang listahan na nilalabas eh. Yung strategy na yan, yung ganyang klaseng approach sa eleksyon, no, meron yung mga requirement. Number one is kailangan mag-endorse si Inday, mag-endorse si PRRD. Ayun, ayun, ganun. Okay. Ayan si Mighty Tumba nagagalit na at bilisan ko na daw, nagmamadali siya. Okay, eto na panoorin na natin yung Al Jazeera, ayan, okay?
He's wanted in China, sanctioned by the United Kingdom, and idolized by thousands in Myanmar.
我下次是将列入这个半岛电视台的这个采访。
Now locked up in Thailand, tycoon Xie Zhejiang speaks exclusively to 101 East.
他们为什么要抓我，或者是说来对我下这个死手啊？
He says he's a former Chinese spy, punished for knowing too much.
我接收了很多这个中国公安部和“一带一路”的这个机密啊，一些事情呢还和最高层那位呢有关系。Why should we?
At eto ha, okay, so ang premise, yung si Xie Zhejiang, ang claim niya Chinese spy daw siya. Chinese spy siya kasi marami raw siyang alam sa national security ng China at the same time ay ano, ang tawag dito, marami raw siyang alam tungkol sa mga Belt Road initiatives. Ayan, yung mga Belt Road project, ganyan. Joey 5-6 lang vacant sa... Hoy, hindi 12. Anong 5-6? Hindi, no. Ano ka ba, Samuel Tan? Ayun. So, ate, speed mo ate, baka makopyright ka. O sige, i-speed natin. Ayan, 1.5 natin. Ayan. So yun, ang tawag dito, yun yung premise. So ang sabi, ang bigat, di ba? Ang bigat nung ano niya, marami raw siyang alam sa national security ng ano, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos, pero willing daw siya magpa-interview sa Al Jazeera. If it is true, tingin mo mai-interview pa siya? Kukunin ng asset yan. Kukunin ng asset yan ng mga interesadong bansa. 'Di ba? Yung Thailand at saka yung China, actually meron silang magandang relationship eh. 13 seats I think available sa Senate dahil wala na si Angara. Oo, yung seat pa ni Angara bakante. Ayun. So, ang campaign dapat, babalik lang ako doon sa election. So, ang campaign dapat magparehistro kayong lahat. Make sure na nakarehistro kayong lahat. That's number 1. Magparehistro kayo kasi mag-i-impose tayo ng boto sa 2025. Ayun. Sabi ni Rainiel, Joey feeling Snowden, haha. Ayun. Okay, well anyway, so yun nga, no? So parang, biruin mo, meron kang mga very, very important secrets ng isang superpower. Di ba parang, silence na yan ng CIA, that's a complete bogus. Ayun. So yan, yung premise, ano?
We believe any of these different forms of claims. These are groups that specialize in fraud.
Our search for the truth takes us to the time in...
Ayun, so... Ayan. So, Chinese spy daw raw siya, punished for knowing too much. Ayan. These different forms of claims, these are groups that specialize in fraud or ayan, okay, anyway, sige.
In Maboda, a region now notorious for human trafficking and scam compounds. Discarded spy or criminal mastermind. In an exclusive report, 101 East investigates the curious case of Xie Zhejiang.
我不成为中国一定会遭灭口。
Okay. So ano daw ba siya? Siya daw ba ay criminal mastermind or discarded spy? Ayan. Pero ang claim niya, spy nga siya. Ayan. Yun yung claim niya.
Nestle Temptations cheese. Go ahead.
Wait lang Sorry, di ako naka-premium.
It's one of Asia's most mysterious cities. A pulsing boomtown in a war-torn region of Myanmar.
You can see really just how close it is to Thailand, with just this tiniest river that separates them.
Across the border is Yatai New City. Once a sleepy rural town, it's been transformed by vast sums of Chinese money. Judah Tanner used to run a school near where the neon-lit buildings now stand.
Ayan. So, etong lugar na 'to, ang tawag diyan Yatay City. Yung Yatay Group kasi, yung Yatay Group, yun yung company na, ano ang tawag dito? Yun yung company na nagtayo ng mga 'yan, gano'n. Nagtayo-tayo niyang mga buildings na 'yan. Ayan, teka lang,
It really is Myanmar's version of Las Vegas.
Lapit daw
on
sa
the cloud.
Thailand.
Just a few years ago, it was rice fields and cornfields. Basically overnight, we've just seen it erupt into this city that just goes as far as the eye can see.
It's Lunar New Year, and tonight the mood inside Yatai appears celebratory. But the bright lights and fireworks mask a darker reality. Over the past 5 years, media reports have repeatedly linked Yatai and the broader Shui Koko region to pig butchering schemes. These are fraud operations where online scammers manipulate victims from around the world into parting with their money. The business is often associated with human trafficking, torture, and forced labor. Jason Tower is Myanmar Country Director at the United States Institute of Peace.
People are being fraudulently recruited into these enclaves in Myanmar. They think they're applying for legitimate jobs in the tech sector or hotels or other things, only later on to find out that they've been trafficked.
We want
Ayan. So, ang sinasabi nila, kasi ito, malapit to sa border ng Thailand, ano. Sa Myanmar yung Yatay City, malapit sa border ng Thailand. So, sinasabi nila, marami raw ditong mga krimen na nangyayari, human trafficking, smuggling, doon sa complex.
to see for ourselves what goes on inside Yatai City. After 2 months of repeated requests, the city's management has finally allowed us to visit. We've been granted unprecedented access. Myanmar's annual water festival has just begun. And today at least, the atmosphere is relaxed and festive. But we also see reminders of a more sinister side to this city. Signs like this are an open acknowledgement that human trafficking is a problem here.
May serious problem naman talaga ang Myanmar sa human trafficking. That's true. At hindi lang dun sa Yatay City. Hindi lang dun.
That night, we're invited to the city's water festival party. This multi-day event features a fire engine, fireworks, and high-profile DJs. These are astonishing scenes. As partygoers dance the night away, a civil war is raging across Myanmar, and there are clashes nearby. Soldiers armed to the teeth weave through the crowd. Members of an ethnic armed group known as the Karen National Army, they owe their allegiance to the region's most powerful warlord.
Isa sa karakteristik ng Myanmar, marami silang mga army doon. Marami silang mga army. So merong Burmese army, yung parang yung National Guard nila. Pagkatapos meron yung mga region, meron din sila kanya-kanyang mga marami rin sila ng mga kanya-kanyang mga armies.
Colonel Saw Chit Tu. He's been sanctioned by the United Kingdom for allegedly benefiting from scam sites, forced labor, and human trafficking. We're told not to go near. But later, Saw Chit Tu agrees to answer some questions. He doesn't deny that there's been an upsurge in crime in Shui Koko.
ဒီရွှေကုတ်ကိုရဲ့မကြဒီသတင်းမီဒီယာထဲမှာမြင်တွေ့နေရတဲ့အဲ့ဒီရွှေကုတ်ကိုဆိုတဲ့လူကုတ်ကူးမှုတွေငွေလိမ်လည်ကိုင်းကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီဒေသကိုသူများနိုင်ငံတို့ဖွံ့ဖြိုးချင်တဲ့စံတတစ်ခုအနေနဲ့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီဒေသမှာရောက်ရှိလာနေတဲ့ကျွန်တော်တို့လုပ်ငန်းစဉ်ဧည့်သည်တွေကိုမကောင်းတဲ့အလုပ်တွေလုပ်တာပါကောင်းပါမယ်ရှစ်ကောင်းရှစ်မယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီဒေသမှာကျွန်တော်တည်တံတရားရဲ့စီကံရှိတယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီဒေသရဲ့တည်တံတရားစီကံချိုးဖောက် အဲ့ဒီလိုလူမျိုးရှိခဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်ဒီဒေသတရားရဲ့စီကံတော့ကျွန်တော်ပြန်ပြီးတော့အရေးယူမှာပဲ
让我们以热烈的掌声对
Ayan, wait lang ha. Ayan.
水沟谷项目成功签约表示祝贺。
Sorchit too went into business with tycoon Shi Zhejiang in 2017 when his company made an agreement with Yatai International Holdings Group.
The Chinese embassy
So, siya yung regional leader, pagkatapos siya nakipag-business siya dun sa Yatai Group. Yung Yatai Group na yon, yun nga si Sheng Xizhang.
and a very significant overseas Chinese business association play a role in pulling together a pretty flashy signing ceremony in Yangon, where the embassy came in, participated at a fairly senior level.
As head of the project, Shi presented an enticing vision.
亚太经济特区的项目建设呢正在迅速的向前推进，力求呀在最短的时间呢将它建设成为一座功能齐全、商旅兴旺、环境优美的花园城市。
缅甸亚太水沟谷经济特区
Officially, Yatai only had approval at the time for a housing project, but promotional material boasted a far more ambitious
缅
plan.
甸亚太水沟谷经济特区
The development was described as a $15 billion special economic zone, a high-tech city strategically located on the Thai-Myanmar border.
向成果。
NGO worker and former resident Judah Tanner says he was excited when he first heard the proposal.
We had high hopes for what this was to bring, because it wasn't only just for the betterment of Myanmar or Sri Koko, but it was for the betterment of the entire region. Then COVID hit, and you started to hear of more illegal activities taking place.
So parang nagkaroon ng development dun sa Shea Koko. Pagkatapos, nung nagkaroon ng development, comes with it, may mga illegal activity na nag-emerge, ganyan-ganyan. So, ang sinasabi nila is, along with yung massive, yung very, very quick na pagtatayo ng mga kung ano-anong kinemi doon, ganyan. Parang siyang yung, I don't know ha, parang ang gusto kasi nilang palabasin, yung entire complex is similar like yung sa atin dito, na mga Pogo hubs. Diba ganun rin nila kinukwento yung Pogo sa Bamban, na yung Pogo sa Bamban, marami rin mga illegal activities, fraudulent, love scam, tapos yung mga online scam, ganyan-ganyan. Ganun din yung nila, ganun rin nila pinoproject itong sinasabi nilang kinembular dito. So, meron akong impression na it looks like Shi Zhejiang is some sort of parang siyang Pogo Lord on steroids. Kasi aside from operating yung mga ganong complex, tsaka may mga suga-sugalan din ganon. Instead of aside from doing that, may realty business din kasi. Ganon. May mga realty business din kasi.
Like Sorchit too, Shi has since been sanctioned by the United Kingdom for alleged links to scam sites, human trafficking and forced labor. He's also wanted by the Chinese government.
佘志江涉嫌开设赌场犯罪，事实清楚，正
Ayan ha, okay. Yung statement dito ng Chinese government, ang binibintang sa kanya, nagra-run siya ng casino. Ayon, the facts are clear and the evidence is conclusive. So si Shi Zhejiang, ang tawag dito, ayan na, balik
The
lang
United Kingdom for alleged links to
sa UK, sinaction daw siya ng UK kasi sa involvement niya sa human trafficking. Pero sa China,
scam sites, human trafficking and forced labor. He's also wanted by the Chinese government.
佘志江涉嫌开设赌场犯罪，事实清楚，正
ayan, sa China, wanted siya dahil siya ay nagpapatakbo ng casino. Okay? Okay? Ayan.
证据确凿。
Now in custody in Bangkok, the tycoon is fighting deportation to China. He's speaking exclusively to 101 East in his first.
Ito kasi yung ito kasi yung hindi included dito sa docu na to. Thailand and China, they have a really good relationship. So yung deportation nitong taong to is really up, you can really see it in the horizon. Ganun. In fact, ang sinasabi nga, baka ma-deport to before the end of the year. At pag siya ay naibalik sa China, yari siya. Yari talaga siya, ganyan. So, what does that mean? Anong ibig sabihin nun? So, this guy is desperate also. Desperate din tong guy na 'to. And sa desperation niya, maaaring he might do, pumayag siya sa mga deals like sabihin niyang Chinese spy siya, yung mga ganyan ba? 'Di ba, yung mga ganyan, okey.
Media interview since being detained. He tells an explosive story.
他们把我非法抓捕、非法关押在这个监狱里面，还剥夺了我这个保释的权利。他们其实就是为了防止这个外界知道我的情况，以便他们能强行秘密把我就送去中国。
And the reason, he says, is because he was once a Chinese spy.
我加入公安之后呢，就感到非常的后悔啊。那中国呢，他其实就是想要殖民地，我呢，只是想做生意而已。
Ayan. So, sabi niya, China wanted a colony. Makita mo yung narrative, no? Yung parang, kasi sino ba yung nagsasabi na sino ba yung nagsasabi na yung China di ba? Sino ba yung nagsasabi na kinausap siya ng, ano mo yun, na yung China, magiging conquistadores yung mga yan, siya, ganyan-ganyan, di ba? Asylum ba siya dyan? Hindi, nakakulong siya sa China. Nakakulong siya sa China. Sabi ni Jerp, Chinese spy na lang para di ma-deport. Oo. Actually, if you're going to look at sa Australia tsaka sa ibang bansa, talagang pinapump up nila yung Chinese spy narrative na yan. Ganun. Kanina narinig natin, yung China, bad trip sa kanya dahil nagpapatakbo siya ng mga casino. Ayaw na ayaw ng China nun. Allergic sila doon. 'Di ba? Sa Thailand siya nakakulong. Sabi niya, si Haya, akyat ka nga. Ikaw may kasalanan nito kaya ito yung topic ko Akyat ka si Haya, teka lang Wait lang. Send ko yung link. Sige na nga, dito na lang. Dito na lang sa comment section. Kahit sa ibang international media, ganyan din. Chinese spy din, oo. Yes, sa Thailand siya nakakulong. Sa Thailand nakakulong tong si She. Noon nga, ang pinalabas ng US na ang COVID ay gawa ng China, pero ang totoo US yun, sabi ni Bian. Well, yung masama yung ginawa nila, pinalabas nila na hindi effective yung mga vaccine ng China. Yun ang pinaka sobrang evil. Kasi ang daming hindi nag-take ng vaccine because of that propaganda, 'di ba? Ayun. Okay, so anyway,
She claims he was recruited in the Philippines in late 2016 by this man, whom Wanoanese has decided not to identify. She was already a fugitive at the time, wanted by China for allegedly operating illegal online gaming platforms that targeted Chinese citizens.
他拿着一张这个不含我名字的封信说能帮我销了这个案子。他说的我们国安部呢就能做到。
In exchange, She says he had to become a spy for China's Ministry of State Security.
他不但帮我销掉那个小案子呢，还并且安排我安全回国。
Between 20
Okay. So marami na siyang mga kaso. So parang ang sinasabi niya, marami na siyang mga kaso. Nung marami na siyang kaso, may lumapit sa kanya sa Pilipinas, ni-recruit siya para maging Chinese spy. Eto na nagkakandaleche-leche na, no? Kasi ang sinasabi niya, kaya siya ini-spy dahil kaya siya spy kasi marami siyang nalalaman tungkol sa national security at saka sa Belt and Road Project. 'Di ba? Pero naging interesado lang ang China na maging spy ka nung nagkaroon ka na ng maraming kaso? Parang 'di ba? Parang ang weird.
Hi, Miss Joy.
Hi, Maya. Ayan.
Nadamay tuloy, no?
Oo, damay kami tuloy lahat. Ayan.
May mga kaso na siya, 'di ba? Tapos bigla siyang
ni-recruit daw siya sa Pilipinas.
Sa Pilipinas kasi siya may kaso na siya sa China. And then, so he's alleging na yung handler niya helped him with the small cases daw. So, I think may explanation dyan.
Ayun nga eh. Ang tawag dito? Eh, sabi nito ni ano, sino ba yun? Yung mas malaki ang, sino ba yung nag-comment? Nawala na, hindi ko makita. Mas malaki yung benefit ng China pag nawala siya. Kasi, ang China, ang tingin nila sa mga nagra-run ng casino, capital punishment sila dyan eh. Talaga kukuha ka ng spy pagkatapos yung spy na kukunin mo. May capital offense. Parang, di ba siguro ganun katanga yung China? I don't think di ba? Tapos mag-share ka pa ng mga national security information sa isang tao na merong capital merong capital offense. It doesn't make sense, no? Di ba? Tama, balikan natin ha.
I think it's possible naman for them to siguro recruit yung may mga where they can bargain. Pero yung ano kasi sa Pilipinas, so parang may explanation sila dyan eh in business. Pero it's still questionable. And then yung ba't nila binur? Yun yung like ba't nila binur yung picture?
Eto, teka. Balikan natin. Ayan.
后来就感到非常的后悔。
Sabi niya after joining daw, felt deep
He
regret.
says it's because he was once a Chinese spy.
我加入国安之后呢，就感到非常的后悔啊。那中国呢，它其实就是想要殖民地，我呢，
China
就是想做
wanted a colony. Sino yung nagpe-perpetuate ng ganyang narrative? Na China
Yes.
wanted a colony. Di ba? Yung mananakop ang China.
生意而已。
Sher claims he was recruited in the Philippines in late 2016 by this man, whom 101 East has decided not to identify. Sher was already a fugitive at the time, wanted by China for allegedly operating illegal online gaming platforms that targeted Chinese citizens.
他就拿着一张这个不含我名字的通缉啊，说能帮我销掉这个案子。他说呢，我们国安部呢就能做到。
In exchange, Sher says he had to become a spy for China's Ministry of State Security.
他不但帮我销掉那个小案子呢，还并且安排我安全回国。
Between 2017 and 2019, Sher made multiple high-profile trips to China.
只要呢入海关呢一刷子。
Okay. So sinasabi niya may nag-recruit daw sa kanya. Yung recruiter niya ang pinrami sa kanya, may babalik kita sa China pagkatapos itong warrant na hawak ko, mapapabura ko to. Ganyan. Okay.
日本呢，那个身上有案子的人呢，一定会被识别。但是由于国安部呢保证了我的安全呢，他又带领我呢去那个缅甸北部啊，还有柬埔寨，还有缅甸克勒邦地区去考察。然后呢，那个中国侨联就来帮我来做那个“一带一路”呢亚太新城的项目签约。
In 2018,
Merong parang may kaakibat kasi siya si Haya na pag-demonize na sa Belt and Road Project, no?
At saka Miss Joy, yung how he was able to go back to China safely, there's also a possibility kasi na yung handler niya are just corrupt people. Like, China has a billion population. Hindi naman na-guarantee na oo. I mean, even they have an issue with some corruption. Pero parang you have to have the audacity to do it kasi that penalty ata yun sa kanila, di ba?
Ayan.
Sher filmed this video of Chinese leader Xi Jinping in Manila. They were at a state dinner hosted by then Filipino President Rodrigo Duterte.
Ayan. Sorry naman.
But there's nothing suspicious about that dinner because he's a businessman. So obviously he will be invited to those types of functions, diba? So ang weird lang na how they're trying to connect him with Xi Jinping and
PRRD.
being
Actually, sobrang
being there.
misplaced. Parang bakit? Ba't biglang lumabas si Xi Jinping dyan at saka si PRRD tapos na nandun siya sa dinner? O, ano ngayon? 'Di ba? In fact, dito sinabi nila na nagpunta siya dyan under different name. Ayan, sorry.
They were at a state dinner hosted by
那个中国侨联就来帮我来做那个“一带一路”的亚太新型的项目签约。
In 2018, She filmed this video of Chinese leader Xi Jinping in Manila. They were at a state dinner hosted by then Filipino President Rodrigo Duterte. She's official invitation to the event is addressed to a Mr. Tang Krang Kai, one of several new names he'd acquired by then, along with Cambodian citizenship. He says he was just following orders.
我没有去问这个原因。然后那个包括
Okay. So meron siyang ang claim niya, meron siyang identity, Cambodian identity, pero yung Cambodian identity na yon is ordered by China.
By his
我2017年
handler.
跟我
Oo.
Oo. So hindi siya nandun sa state dinner na yon as himself, but as a Cambodian businessman. At yung pretense na yon is ordered by China.
也是中国国安部安排的。
She had grown up poor and dropped out of school as a teenager. He says his handlers worked hard to elevate his profile. He was appointed to key positions in trade associations affiliated with the Chinese government, spoke regularly to the Chinese press, and even appeared on the cover of a magazine.
有点飘飘然了，因为那么多中央级的媒体呢，新闻都发出来了，我是卖国侨商，那个政协呢也把我当典型的表彰了。
A string of politically connected Chinese companies and organizations lined up to partner with Yatai.
They had Chinese think tanks involved, including a key think tank that sits under China's National Reform and Development Commission. There was a $350 million contract that was handed out to a Chinese state-owned enterprise called MCC International.
By 2020, She had built a city. But reports were also starting to emerge that it had become a hotbed of illegal activity.
This led to an effort by the National League for Democracy government at the time to push.
Alam mo po, pwede rin naman talagang pinagkatiwalaan siya ng Chinese government to do certain projects and then he got tempted along the way and did illegal activities. 'Di ba? Pwede rin naman ganun eh.
Pwede, yeah. Pero, I don't know.
Pero,
I wanna know sino yung nasa picture talaga. And
yung
what's the
kasama niya,
reason?
yung Filipino
Oo.
na yung Filipino raw na nag-recruit.
At Chinese
Kasi
yun,
parang,
di ba?
yun yung turn nung storya para magkaroon ng Pilipinong inclusion eh. Recruited by someone from the Philippines, 'di ba?
Chinese ata siya.
Chinese
But,
siya pero nandito sa Philippines, 'di ba?
Yun. So, ba't nila bliner?
Mm.
If they're so sure about his, 'di ba, yung ano niya, why are they blurring that picture?
True. Ayun. Anyway.
Push back a bit to demand that the Chinese government clarify as to whether or not this project really was part of China's BRI.
Up till then, Yatai had consistently claimed that it was part of China's ambitious Belt and Road, or BRI, infrastructure project.
首先是呢，受这个侨联邀请，我们参加这个“一带一路”的这个峰会。
She was even featured in a news report as an attendee at a Belt and Road summit in Chengdu. But in August 2020, China declared that Yatai New City had no connection with the Belt and Road Initiative. A member of She's inner circle, who we will call David He, claims that at around this time, the tycoon's handlers tried to get him to leave Myanmar.
有要求，就是佘志江去那个台湾做一些这个统战工作，佘志江就没有进行那个去答复嘛，然后就相当于没有听从那个国安的这些话嘛。
On the 10th of August 2022, She accepted a
Okay. So ngayon, parang sinasabi, ang tawag dito, ang claim ni Xi Jinping, part talaga siya nung Belt and Road Initiative, nung BRI. Nag-a-attend pa raw siya ng mga summit to that effect, ganyan-ganyan. But in 2020, China issued a statement that is not part of it. Ganon. And so, ina-uproot na siya doon sa Myanmar, umalis na daw siya doon and go somewhere else. at that point, hindi na nagre-respond si Xie Zhejiang at ayaw niyang umalis sa Myanmar. So, dun na siya nahuli.